What's up?
Morning, y'all. How's it going?
I'm trying to decide how close do I want to be, man. I don't have my tripod set up, so I'm like super close.
Man, yeah.
Sorry.
Wow. We're up close.
Yeah, I'm doing this.
Personal.
I'm doing this.
Yeah, man.
I can set the tripod up though.
Different view
I'll fix it.
tonight. Bro, guess what?
Tell me. You got your belts
I got my
for your
belt.
snowmobile.
Yeah, man. I'll tell you what. I put that thing in there and tensioned it up
Yeah.
and plugged it in and started running it here.
Oh, you'll have to
Dude,
show us in a minute, bro.
bro, this thing is it's going to be an animal on this 1800, dude. It's
Put you on
crazy.
solo while I get my act together.
Putting me on solo. What's up, everybody? Woohoo! I got my dry belts for my snowmobile and got it installed, and this thing is gonna be sweet. How's everybody doing tonight? What do we got? What do we got? Mr. Ramsey in the house. Hello, Victor. Hello, Mountain RC. What's up? What is on the agenda for tonight? That's better.
That's more like it, I suppose.
You know,
It's short.
I'm thinking I should deflate
You're
my
good.
I should deflate my seat a little bit. At least you got RC behind you.
Well, my thing is this: usually it's set up the same all the time, but it's football season.
Uh-huh.
So I have to take my stuff, pack it up every weekend.
Bro, I pack up my situation that I do here every stinking night we do this.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Yep. The kitchen counter turns into the live stream for 2 hours and then it goes back to kitchen counter.
Oh, right. Or build counter.
Build counter. Yeah, I haven't built anything, brother. The only thing I've done this week is you saw some pics. Mounted the Rubicon body on top of chassis number.
Yeah. Made it hinge.
Chassis number 2, made it hinge. I bought the files on, I think, RC3 D for like $5. And I had to alter.
Oh, for the hinge deal.
Yeah, to put the 2 shoulder bolts in, but dude, it works great. Now, I did put those front little brackets that the pins fit down in. I put those back on this chassis so that the pins in front would locate in, but I have the quick release.
Oh, nice. But you don't have to use the body clips, but
exactly
you still get the advantage of having them.
Yep.
Pins in.
Yep. Yeah, so I'm pretty stoked and pretty excited to get this thing out and get it dusty, dirty, and scratch the living snot out of it, man.
That's awesome. I messed with the RC 4-wheel drive FJ55. I put regular size tires on it.
You did a video on that, didn't you? With the bigger tires on it?
I might have. Just a short one.
Recently? Just crawling through your landscape rocks?
I don't remember.
I think you did.
I don't know if I did or not. I think, yeah, I did. So I was rocking like 419s and now they're more 475s. I'll show you. They fill the wheel wells better now.
Yeah, it looked a lot. I think it looked more scale with those just little bigger tires on there. It's amazing what tires do for you. It's crazy.
Yeah, I had the smaller ones on it. So
yeah,
some more patina washing on it, but I got these bigger. I already had these deep dish Wranglers mounted up on these.
Yeah, man, those look good.
I was more narrow before with those other tires on there. So this brought me out wide, and I feel like it fills the wheel wells better now.
Yep. It looks good.
Being without everything hanging down and leaves, it needs it.
Yep.
And I started messing with my Unimog some more as well.
The Unimog.
I got some pictures I'll send to us and throw up on the
screen. Put them up on the screen, bro.
Yeah, I'll send them.
Yeah, guys, just a comment there. Pretty sad day, when somebody gets shot and killed.
I was gonna talk about it.
No matter who you are.
I'm actually pretty. I mean, I'm tough, but I'm upset to be.
Yeah.
To be honest about it.
Yeah.
That should never happen.
Nope.
No matter what side you're on, we
exactly
should be grown up enough to talk about our differences.
Yep.
I besides that, I liked him anyway. It's too bad.
Yep, absolutely. Anytime something happens like that in America here, it's just no good. Everybody needs to come together and get along. It's crazy.
I don't want to talk about it too long, but I'll say this because we're already seeing it on the internet. I hate this stuff.
Yep.
It's easy to get mad, man. I don't care who you are. You have to I'm coming from a point of recognition that there's good and evil.
Absolutely.
It's evil wins when we get mad. It's okay to be mad and it's okay to be sad. But darkness wins when we go dark. And that's what sets believers apart from the rest, is that as mad as I am, what we're called to do is to actually pray for the enemy as well, because they are, if you believe that way, and I do, we're all children of his.
Yep.
And so even the bad guy is.
Yep.
So you're called to suck it up and pray for that person as well, as much as you want to wring their neck and more. Yep. So that's real hard to do, but it should be done. And I hope people keep that in mind as this all develops.
Absolutely.
Anyway, I hate it. Absolutely hate it.
Yep.
This happened to him. He was a bright young man, very smart.
Yep.
And he had it right, man, if you ask me, on a lot of things. And it's about good and evil, not left and right, man. If you're playing the left and right game, you're missing the whole thing.
Yep. Absolutely.
Bigger than that.
Yep. 100%.
So toy truck.
Well said.
So toy trucks, man.
Toy trucks in the house tonight. And Wild Bill said he's got enough time to say hi and hit the like button. Thank you, sir. Lots going on around here. Stay strong, peeps. Absolutely. Bill, you stay well out there. I kind of saw that he actually canceled the Monday night.
I noticed that as well.
Real flight. So hope everything's okay, Bill. Yeah. What else we got going on here? Chris, man, my buddy is here. Wants to know what bodies you have on the 6s and if you can show them.
I will do that, and then in a minute I'll send these pics of this Unimog I'm kind of modeling after, so we can see it. There you go. You got rock rails, bro, or what?
Dude, I don't have them on there, bro.
Do you own them?
I do. I have the original ones that I didn't put them on. Here's the thing. I didn't want to put anything on there other than what I absolutely had to
Yeah, but
in
they're so
order
good.
in order for this thing to shake and bake. And I want to be able to take this body off with 2 bolts and put another one on. I don't know if I don't know if my other bodies will fit with those front brackets that the pins fit in, but we'll see. But
I'm talking about the rock rails on the
yeah,
side.
no.
Yeah, you don't have them. Do you own them though for the Jeep? Do you
I
have?
do. I
Okay.
do. They came with it. Yeah, absolutely. And I didn't put the fender wells on it, nothing. It's plain Jane.
Okay.
Just I don't even have the front bumper on it. I don't have the back bumper on it. This thing
Do you
is
have them though?
I do.
Okay.
I do. Yep, I have everything. I wanted to make it as plain Jane as possible to be able to put the body on it, and
I
I don't
wonder
mind
about the Honcho rock rails because they're in a way less specific where they don't have to fit in the groove.
Yeah,
Like those.
I run my Honcho rock rails on all of my 6 bodies on chassis number 1. I don't take those off, and I don't take the front bumper off. Everything I've got that's on chassis number 1 fits with the rock rails and the bumper, the front bumper.
And I'm gonna start showing since he's asking.
What's up, Kirk? Kirk's in the house.
What up, man?
I know he's doing some work. I actually printed out the front and rear situation to make it hinge for Kirk as well. So I know he was waiting on some bolts and stuff to come so he could do his.
So here's one of my 6 bodies. The bumper is part of the body. I don't use any of the factory bumpers, but I do use rock rails on most of mine. Now, this truck, I did not use factory rock rails on this one, which is gorgeous, by the way, and for sale.
Gorgeous and for sale. Dude, you're starting to sound like Brian Phillips.
It's for sale, but everything kind of is.
You're starting to sound like Brian. It's gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
Suffer and succotash. And gorgeous. Then, so the Chevy and this one don't use rock rails, and they have their own, but this thing's so heavy. They have their own bumpers. This thing just did a run through the neighborhood Rubicon a couple days ago, and if you haven't seen the video watching it squeak through, you should. My daughter did amazing driving it as well.
I saw that, man. It looked like she was doing well with it.
She took instruction very well.
Yeah.
So I'll bring over the Scout real quick, and we show some of these off.
Chris, man, I got this thing done, bro. The drive belts came in, and dude, it's gonna be a singing, zinging little machine, bro.
And this is one of my favorites. Look at the bumper, bro.
Oh, did you put it on?
It's just sitting there friction. I haven't glued it yet, but yeah.
Dude, did I nail that or what? I got really
well. Really yes, you did. Except I had to trim some because I knew my spacer block would be a problem. But I trimmed it so I could nestle that bumper right up against the body. Look how tight it is. Back at the.
It looks great, man. Yeah.
And it's
looks
so
great.
It's not sticking out below the body anymore. But yeah, dude, this is one of my pride and joy. And again, I got the Honcho rock rails, but I print the bumpers. I don't use stock bumpers.
Right on. So for Chris's buddy, this is the infamous bug truck that everybody loves. So with the 54 Chevy bed and the bug front end, which you guys have all seen. Yeah, at some point, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to Ryan and I are going to get all of our buys together, and we're going to get a photo with everything all together. It's going to be nuts.
Here's another. I got to take this one out with us next time, I think. Again, I do have the rock rails on it. Actually, no, I don't have any rock rails on this. And then the 3D printed bumpers that basically come with the files. too heavy to hold for long. Holy smokes. Dude, he's got fuzzy dice and all.
Fuzzies. Fuzzy
dice.
dice. Right on. Dude, you did a killer job on that, brother.
I am super proud of really all these, but especially this one, the Scout and the Chevy, dude.
Chris, what does your buddy want for Scout body? For a 6?
Oh no.
I absolutely love the Scout body. Ryan and I have actually beat these things pretty good, and they hold up pretty well. They're strong. They are strong. I actually wound up putting, see what I got on there, Ryan? The Honcho tires.
Perfect.
And so this chassis number 1's never ran with those other than when I had the Honcho stock body on it originally. So this number 1's always had the Mickey Thompsons on.
Chris, your buddy wants the full body SCX6.
Wright says wanting you to Bigfoot, man.
So here's the deal. Because what they're worth is, I think, more than most people would pay. I'm willing to do one for it's going to sound crazy, but I'm willing to. It still sounds crazy. I think they're easily worth $1,500.
There's a lot,
but
there's
I
a lot
for $700.
You know, I mean, like Ryan, you and I have talked about this a lot.
Yeah.
And the guys that want these, you know what? We could print them out and put them together, and then, you know, ship them out to you so you can finish them. I wouldn't have a problem with doing that because, you know, everybody's going to finish it in their own different fashion. And I don't want to ship somebody something that they're not happy with. So to finish it, you know, it might be to my standards, but may not be to yours, or vice versa. So it kind of gets to be kind of a tight woven game. I think personally, my plan would be to take all of my different bodies with me to Axial Fest, Bigfoot, Haul and Crawl, something like that. And you know what? If somebody wants to buy, you know, something, I'd be like, you know, okay.
That's what's nice about having them done and somebody being able to hold it in the hand and look at it.
Yes, absolutely.
Also, even if they wanted a custom one, if they could see one, I mean, we've got tons of videos, so you can see them pretty up close and personal. There's really a couple ways, I think, to approach it. But yeah, if you see one, then you know what to expect.
Yep.
You know, some people go a little farther on making the lines and glue joints disappear. So there's a different level of finish work, I think, there. And I see a lot of stuff online that folks don't bother at all with the line. They still patina them. They do all this stuff to weather them, and it looks cool. Yep. But they obviously don't worry about the print lines and stuff, and it still looks cool. Personally, I don't want to see them, so I do extra. And I wouldn't want to put my name on one that wasn't done the way I'd want it.
Right.
So it's a little bit, they're tough and they can take it, but it's art. And so I want, and there's a lot of time and filament in it, and windows and lights and the time. I think $700 for a body is a steal, especially when you consider this: the Honcho Lexan body or the Wrangler Lexan body fetches $290 at a discount RC outlet, Jenny's RC. It gets $300 for the Lexan one. Yep. So something that you can't buy anywhere else that's basically handmade.
Yep.
$700 is still a steal. I think it's worth twice that, but I also want to sell one more than I want to be right. Because I like making them as much as driving them, and I really need to make some room at this point. And I'd love to buy, you know, a hand. These take a lot of filament. So, I mean, it's probably $80 worth of filament easy. 4 rolls. What do you think? 3 rolls?
For what, a Scout? Or just anything in general?
No body work or paint? I mean, it's hard for me not to. If this guy's a finish work guy, then the price would be cheaper. You know what I mean?
You know, the other option you can
Chris,
go on.
We'll talk, bro. I'm into it.
The other option you could go with this is print all the parts out, put them in a box, ship it off. That way, then they can put it together. It's going to save you guys some money in shipping. But you know, we're so used to putting these things together, and we're getting so good at, with the glue seams and stuff that they don't come apart. So it's worth it to just let us put it together, I think, at this point.
Because if the guy doesn't want me to do any Bondo work, I'm telling you, if I don't get to put my work into it, then I don't want my name on it. I'll sell it, but don't tell him.
Right.
But the price had come way down. If I don't, it really is the time. If I'm not assembling it and finishing it and filing glue joints and bondoing and painting and sanding and painting and sanding and putting in windows and lights,
right.
I could set somebody up with all the lenses, you know, all the stuff that goes with it. The interior, we generally just do a seat and then some kind of, you know, the videos are out there, so the proof's out there to watch them. We've come up with multiple ways to hide shock towers at this point. So there's, bro, I'll make whatever, because the minute I could do another one, then I can get some more plastic. Because I want to be working on another one, but right now I'm like, all right, cool. I've got the messing with the leafer a little bit, messing with the Unimog, and then patina and finishing details. You know, I put the Ford back on. I took the Chevy off and put the Ford on and went and ran it. I need to tighten up the alternator belts. Yeah, I'm into it, Chris. Yeah. If he wants it assembled, glued and stuff, that's fine. Of course, it's a bigger box to ship it. But honestly, if dude's already willing to do 7, I would let me do what I do a little bit. I'd take advantage of that. I'd let me file and sand and fill and primer coat it or something.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say something about even just throwing some primer on it.
If you're willing to pay that much, then be willing to let me put my foot in it a little.
Right. Then for $800, he'll sign it for you.
The whole thing's a signature, bro.
It is. I signed every one of mine on the inside.
And I'm making these things. I'm making these things where so are you. They're going to drop on. If the dude's got a 6, it's going to work.
Yep.
Like I kind of just want to know if he's got the Honcho stuff or the Wrangler stuff. And really, I don't think it makes much of a difference, except for the rear cross member on the Honcho.
The rear cross member on the Jeep. If you decide you're going to hinge them like what me and Kirk do, like what the Honcho is stock, the Jeep cross member, there's a free file on Thingiverse that you can print out a cross member and replace the one that's on the Jeep to be able to do the same thing with that you do with the stock Honcho. That's what I have on both. Well, my Jeep chassis, my number 2. Nice.
Right, sir.
That's funny.
Love you, man. Man, that's a thing too. Golly, man. Life is short, apparently.
You know, and here's the other thing, Chris, you and your buddy, man, and Chris, you've heard this. On the Scout, when I did the actual numbers to print out my 6, I did some trickery on it because I actually changed the scale. It's not the the scale on X, Y, and Z the same.
That's right.
So I actually shortened it just a little bit and made it a little bit more narrow than what it would be if you did, the full scale all the way around.
That's right.
So just to make it look a little bit better proportionally. Yep. He's the one that was asking about the K5 Blazer. Bro, I'll sell you my Blazer body.
Done already. Done already. Get your Blazer from Kelly and a Scout from me if you want.
Dude,
whatever's fine. Let me know.
That Blazer body is uno numero uno. It is the #1 prototype out there. And I gotta tell you, it looks pretty damn good too.
It does.
Looks really good.
I didn't make one of those. There you go, Kelly.
Chris, PM me, man. We'll talk about it. I'm not afraid of getting rid of the K5 body at all.
It's already done, bro.
Yeah, I did my video on it. It doesn't have a scratch on it.
Show it. Can you grab it?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna grab my travel while you're getting that. We're all split in peace.
We're all good.
Bro, how big is this? I can't get back far enough. This is the first one I ever made. 6 size.
The one that was meant for the trash, and he pulled it out and cleaned it up.
I'm telling you,
it was awesome.
You learn more on your failures than your successes half the time. And now we know how to rock the scale out to do what we want, even if we cheat.
All right.
Let me solo you, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen of the class, there it is. So it's a light baby blue and it is mighty fine. I don't have any windows in it other than the windshield. It's only been ran a couple times. And it's rough on the bottom on the floorboards because, on the very first prototype one that I do,
I'm super sad.
We'll work it out and use I use a powered trim jam saw, and cut everything out on the floorboard that I absolutely have to make it fit. So what I wound up doing on number 2 that went to a friend of mine over in Illinois, I printed it out for him as a kit, and the floorboard is all, it looks professional. It looks really clean and really nice. So that one came out really nice. Chris, the top comes off and the lights do all work, and including my side marker lights.
Markers. Nice.
Yep. The side markers, everything all works. Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, this one here was it's kind of a tricky build. But this kit came from, this model came from Bizrodney.
Yep. I love his files, dude. I love his files.
Chris, I'll send you some still pictures of my first run with it on the chassis. It looks real sitting at Bago down by the creek. It just looks so real sitting there.
Nice.
Yeah,
it's cool. Whether you get it from me or him, it's cool because I still get affiliate commission when Kelly sells stuff. Gangster's taking 10% at least.
Yeah, this one I I actually made this one off of my small Ender 3, my small printer. I actually did Pete Holly's off of my K1 Max.
You're big.
So yeah, this one here took me some time. But yeah, the top is only held on with 3M tape. So you can get that top off of there fairly easily. There you go.
Bet.
Deal. Done.
Just let me know what you want, man. You want a lid on? Do you want a lid on? I mean, the Scout can have a lid or not. Either way.
So, Chris, I guess my one question to you is, what
are you going to go my way?
What chassis, right? What chassis does your buddy have? Is
Wrangler.
It the Jeep? It's the Jeep?
That's what he said earlier, yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that. So, yeah, so this one here is set up to take the 2 shoulder bolts at the back with the stock honcho chassis. So you would have to do the retrofit on the back cross member.
Which is no problem.
Just super easy, yeah. And then it's got the front quick release on the front, so it hinges up. Yep.
Sick.
And I got pictures on my phone of this thing hinged up, and it'll stand right straight up, so you can change your batteries.
Standing tall on the Geritol.
Standing tall on the Geritol. Yes, sir. But yeah, I'd part with this. So I saw you sent me a message. We'll talk about this for sure.
Yeah, I'm into it. I like having something to do.
Well, and you know what, Ryan? It's nice because you get some other guys out there running some of these bodies.
They're gorgeous, dude.
And you know what? There's some gratification to these, with all the hard work we put into these, and to see them out running.
It's the best. And we get when we go out, we get to see 2 or 3 of them at once.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because we all got them. Yep. It's cool, dude. When I felt super left out when I didn't have one yet, and I went out with y'all last winter, and I had my Wrangler, and y'all had the Land Rovers.
Yeah.
Hey, I felt left out. I was bashing on my stuff because it's like, I don't know. You got to beat you somehow. I don't know. No, I mean, stock bodies are fantastic, but being able to make these things, dude, and they look super scale, but we talk about this all the time. We go to extreme lengths to doll up the inside as best we can as well, knowing we've got stuff to work around. If I'm happy if I get a dash, seats, and a dude, you can't hardly put a floor in these most of the time, but man, they're tough because we don't make the doors open. Can you imagine the extra structure and stability and workings we would have to do?
Oh, yeah.
Doors open and stuff.
Yep.
About it.
Right.
We want to make them look as scale as we can, fit on what we have, and romp on them. We romp on these things. The only thing we're breaking is little auxiliary stuff like bumpers, and we're smart enough not to put mirrors on them already, but we could.
Yep, exactly. Well, and we start putting doors in that are workable and things. All it does is just makes them weak,
Exactly.
So Chris, this right here was the real truck.
That's the real one that you were inspired by?
That's the real one. And then,
dude, that thing is so shiny it looks like an RC.
It does. And right then that's my 110 scale.
Nailed
version.
It.
That was the first.
You got Patagonias on that one?
No.
What is that?
I think those are the those are those they're Wranglers something.
Okay.
Wranglers. But yeah, so all the lights work on this one too. This is 110 scale.
I'm just saying yes to whatever. Yes, Reitza. I was off camera, so you couldn't tell I was looking you in the eye. Just leave it on the bedside table.
Nice. And then somewhere here, where is it? For what it's worth, I bought Dan a CJ7. There it is.
Dude, this is an awesome job.
So guys, so the owner of the company that I work for, he's a dear friend of mine, great guy. And he's had it's a CJ5, I think is what he has. And so for Christmas last year, I decided to buy a CJ7 for him. And he lives in California, Huntington Beach. And I replicated his. Check this out. So his real one's on the bottom and then CJ's at the top.
You can't tell the difference. You nailed it. You made the cage yourself.
So yeah, so like my Scout that I bent the aluminum for to make the roll cage, I did the same thing for the CJ7 there and painted it red and bought the lights, the overhead KC lights, and mounted them. All of them work. And just tried to do the best I could to replicate his original one. And
awesome.
I could show you the video of him opening this thing at Christmas last year.
I saw it.
There's some cuss words and things, and he was on cloud 12.
How cool is that, bro? You did an excellent job on that.
So, just love doing stuff like that. It's great.
Yeah. And there is some of these are a little random, and then some of them have a backstory. Like most of mine have a backstory that what I've chose to do has some kind of connection, and that there's no better connection for Dan than he has the full scale.
Exactly.
And have you given him that yet, or are you still holding on to it?
What, the CJ7?
Yeah.
Oh, he got it last Christmas.
He's got it. All right.
Yeah.
Don't let him drive it.
Oh, he's been out running that thing around on Huntington Beach.
Okay, good.
He's
hard though.
But you know what? The thing is, it's all stock.
That's right.
It's probably better that way.
It is all stock, and that's plenty.
But he just, had a blast with it. And it's like, guys, I mean,
how rewarding is that though, dude?
This is what we do, bro. I mean, this was the initial fit up mock-up of the Dumb and Dumber van with a small version of the Carmen Ghia on the front hood and front end of it taped on there. And I wound up printing it out again just to, make it actually try and look, the part. And I mean, guys, you guys have all seen this, but come on, man.
Seriously.
It's dialed in, guys.
Sign and all.
Yeah. So we're having a blast over here. And you know what? It's like Ryan and I always talk about, we're like, man, we bring some cool things to the table here. And we're talking about some cool stuff. I know you got a lot of guys that have always followed you, Ryan, are airplane guys, but I've always been that airplane guy. But this shit is fun and it's cool.
I will always still be an airplane guy. However, there's a big however. I can noodle with these things in the dark, in the snow, in the rain. It's your fault still. Thanks. Once I put together that first one, I was like, holy smokes. My head started really thinking about how anything is possible with a little bit of, work. And with these machines and these printers, my gosh, a little bit of design work, a little bit of hand fab, do so much. I've nailed 2 trimmers trucks now. There's no file really for those beds. Some hand fab, some printing, some thinking outside the box, being willing to use a little bit of liquid nails and some license plates here and there.
Yep.
Repurposing. Once you get a handful of files, bro, the dashboard in the trimmer's truck is like an international travel-all dash. The seats, who knows anymore what's doing what. That's the look I want, and then I'll size it to what I want and send it.
Absolutely. Send it.
And 8 hours later, it's done.
Yep.
Easy bake oven, dude. That's what those things are, bro. These printers, easy bake for dudes.
Francis, I fly in the snow, dark, rain. He don't care.
There you go, man. And I've flown lately. There's no good videos of it. So I'm getting it. I'm doing it. Just you're not seeing it like you used to. But I'm flying trucks too, man.
We are flying trucks. We're flying dog trucks, bro.
Dog trucks, internationals.
Dude, I still cannot believe that dog truck stayed together after I busted it. I busted his chops. What's Kirk got going on?
Working on, ooh. Damn.
Dude, tell me that ain't him, bro.
It's totally him. Man, and mine looks like the guy from Goonies, bro.
Look at this, man. So I actually 3D scanned Kirk.
Holy smokes, bro. He did awesome on the paint, too.
Bro, are you wearing lipstick, bro? What's going on there? You got some eyeshadow going on? But his hat that he had, the hat that he had on, bro, that thing came out.
That looks so good.
Awesome.
It may be easier to do me now without the bigger beard.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. We need to do some scanning on you again.
Still that long, bro. I hated that.
What's that?
Sitting still that long for the scanner.
Yeah, but you know what? You got
did it. You must have, and that's the size Kirk, because that came out perfect. Yours looks good too.
Well, the scanners don't like hair, dude. They don't like facial hair and stuff
either. Oh, your wife painted it? It's amazing,
dude. Yeah, Kirk's wife is one hell of a painter. So she's very, very extremely detailed.
Was there
I actually my previous 2 dogs that passed, she actually painted both of them, and you gotta see the paintings. You'd think they're just like pictures.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's not easy.
Yeah, Kirk. Yeah, Kim's got it going on. She knows how to paint. There's no question about it. Yeah, and he's impressed with the scan. That's cool, because that hat he had on, that bucket hat, I was a little concerned about it, but man, it came out really well.
It worked out.
Maybe that's what we need to do with you, man. Put a bucket hat on your ass. Maybe it'll come out good.
Well, then you wouldn't know who it is.
It's T-Bucket Ramsey.
I don't know if I've ever wore one of those. I'll let the sun burn my ears off first.
Nice.
Long hair don't care.
Long hair don't care.
Look at these locks.
You know what?
You're growing out.
Bro, your hair's probably long enough now. We could probably almost pull it together.
Oh.
And no, I'm saying pull it together and get it in a small ponytail and then tuck it up underneath your hat so we can 3D scan you, bro.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
So I took off my hat. I said, imagine that. Huh. Me working for you.
Bro, it's sad though that we're all sticking our stinking heads now on Matt's body. What's up with that?
Not at all, man. I got him driving so much of my stuff. I want to see me driving it. It's so cool. That's so cool. We got to do that.
So Francis is flying timbers in the snow, -20 degrees, upside down, while he's shooting varmints.
And every time he flies 20 feet, he slides back 30.
Those hats lower your IQ, your dad says.
He's one to talk. Dad made straw hats great again in Florida.
There's nothing wrong with a good straw hat.
Oh, we wore them. We wore them out digging holes and pouring concrete. They're amazing. I never thought in a million years I'd rock one, but man, he worked it out. My pops did. The straw hats. I'd wear a straw hat before I would do a bucket.
Well, you know what? Maybe that's what you need to do, Ryan. Maybe we need to pull your hair back in a little bun.
No.
Tuck it away, and put a straw hat on, and then we can 3D scan you.
But I want my curls in there,
bro. Those curls don't do anything good for the scanner, bro. You know that.
Come on, man. You need to practice on like a Kenny Rogers or something.
Kenny Rogers. Well, you know what?
Surgery.
Well, you know what? Hey, you know how like you go to a festival and they got the face painting thing going on? We'll start setting up shop at Axial Fest with our 3D printed bodies, and we'll do scanning. $25. We'll scan your face, and then you can print it out, and you can put yourself on a body.
That's a great idea,
dude. I'll do a side hustle with that to pay for that printer.
That's a great idea.
That scanner.
You need to, figure out the quickest, best scenario for a good capture.
The right lighting was everything.
Bumper, dude, we had trouble for the longest time.
Yeah, but you know what? We changed something. I did something different, and then I went faster with it, and it seemed like it worked okay then.
I think taking it outside
definitely helped. Yeah, natural light is always better.
Well, one thing I realized inside was that you don't see it unless you're messing with the camera. But fluorescence, pulse, it's not a solid light.
Right.
And so if you slow-mo, I learned this really from racing at the fun park. When I slow-moed anything inside from racing, all of a sudden the lights,
Yep.
It sucked. So imagine an image capture with something as sensitive as a scanner not being able to relax and lock in.
Yeah.
Better terminology.
Yep.
So
hey, I gotta ask Chris.
Ask him.
Chris, does your buddy want Barbie and Ken included with the Blazer body?
An extra hundo.
Jeez. them and their rubber band seat belts.
You know what I like for a seatbelt sometimes?
Please do tell.
Dead servo leads.
Huh.
Yeah, because the connectors look like buckles, and you can paint them.
Well, that's a good point. Never thought of that one. Chris says no. LOL. All right, cool.
No,
I didn't really want to give away Ken and Barbie, anyways.
Yeah,
I have too much fun with them. Jeez.
I got the Unimog out.
What's up, Flag Gaming? Yeah, y'all should come to Hall and Crawl. I've been trying to talk Ryan into it, but I don't know if he's willing to put up with me in the car for that long.
I'm willing. I got to time off is a thing to manage, but
you're networking for the job.
Actually.
Oh, so that's Chris's buddy. Okay.
That's
Chris's buddy.
Where is that at? Alabama?
Yeah. Yep. Hall and Crawl.
We need to do something, bro. I wish I could go to Pro Line by the Fire, dude. It's in Cali, though.
Gee.
Is this
we're at in California? You know? Is it Southern Cal or no?
I don't remember.
Guys, where's Pro Line by the Fire?
I've been to California so few times. It's kind of like getting specific about which part of China you're in. Like, I don't know, it's China. North, south, east, west. I don't know, man. But that info's out there, though. I'll tell you that. And there's going to be some, I think tomorrow, some info out there. That interesting to some of you. Just saying. So I am going to try to send pics here in a second of
this. This would be right up our alley.
What, where it is, where Proline is, or what?
The ninth, it says, I'm on their website. It says ninth annual Proline by the Fire Rockabilly.
Yes.
It's rolling in October 9th through 11th, 2025. This year, we're taking it back to the Rockabilly 50s. Think jukeboxes, greasers, drive-ins, hot rods, and rock and roll vibes all weekend long. Dude, 54 Chevys!
Yes.
With my JBL speaker in the back, we're golden.
Is that not going to fit? You son of a gun. Of course not.
Apple Valley, California.
Okay.
Where in the hell is Apple Valley, California?
Google it.
I'm doing it.
Read the manual.
I can't read manuals.
Writes it thinks it's near Sacramento. Bro, I used AI today to make a soundbite of Casey Kasem introducing a video I want to make like it's top 40.
What?
Yeah.
Oh no, ladies and gentlemen. It is actually northwest of LA. Bro, it's not that far at all from my corporate office.
Let's get on the clock for it somehow.
Dude, Uncle Dan, I'm coming to see you, brother.
He can come.
You know what? You know what?
The Lost show as well.
We need to fly to Santa Ana and then go spend an evening with him and his wife, and then take him with his little CJ.
We got some cool. The problem about getting there is bringing this stuff with you. How do you do it? How do you get it all there?
I would crate mine up, or put them, crate them up and ship them from my office here to my office out there.
That's a good idea.
And then you don't have to take anything. Just ship it.
Just yourself.
Yep. And maybe, pair of boots, a couple of stitches of clothes. Go hang out for a couple days.
This is going to be fun.
What are you doing? Sorry, I'm
Unimog messing around. So I'm going to send some pics so you see what I'm trying to make, what I'm going to model this after. But I've been working on it a little bit. Doesn't look like it, but I have. And I know how I'm going to do the bed now as well. And you'll know from the pictures. I think this piece that's part of the files is going to work. And there's options for putting the curved fenders back here or mud flaps. But the one I'm making doesn't have any of it. But I think this will be a good deck for what I'm about to show you.
Let's say it.
Let's say it. All right. I screenshotted these. This is my buddy's real Unimog.
Dad, are you going to do that one? Are you going to model it after that?
Yeah, ish. Let's see. So I got some pics of the bumper on the International.
That would be Intertrational
for us. Let's see. Select.
Wherever you are in China, you're made in China.
Hecko in China. That's what it says when it's made in Mexico. HEC.
Come on, Doc. The best things are made in China. Back to the Future days.
Ding, ding, ding.
Ding, ding.
Fries are done.
Best things are made in China.
I think it's funny when folks get indignant about their RC products. Like, you didn't think it was, where do you think they made it? You know?
Indiana, South Bend, Indiana.
Don't be ridiculous. Do not be ridiculous.
Bro, I'm sitting in here talking to you about this awesome world of RC, and there's boats floating by because it's nice out.
Oh, nice.
I'm almost tempted just to switch this over to my cell phone and go uncover my boat and go float for a little bit with y'all.
Flex your privilege a little bit.
Flex your privilege. Francis is going to Walmart buying beer, price checking Ken and Barbie. Heck yeah. Dude, Walmart's probably cheaper than Meijer. I probably got hosed buying them at Meijer. I think they were 10 or 12 bucks each at Meijer. There it is.
Bro.
Yeah.
No fenders, just utility box, basically, right? With tie down.
Piece of cake.
Isn't that dope? I think he's got super swampers on it, like for real.
I would have that done tomorrow.
But nice flat bed like that should be, fairly easy to make.
Oh, yeah. Especially sitting on top of the chassis rails like that.
Yeah, because I have to get access still to the battery, which lays in the middle of this thing. I'll show another picture of it but that's the best shot of the bed that I got. I had my buddy send me these pics so I could kind of look at it and, kind of work towards it. His is basically black or like super, not quite black, but super dark, maybe gray.
Is that about the same mix that you do for around your windows? Or no?
Color?
Yeah.
My color for around the windows is a black brown. So it's black, but sun faded already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
So does yours have go back to that picture for a second? Those undercarriage boxes right behind the front wheel well. Behind the cab. Oh yeah, okay. Dude.
It's like a fuel tank, tank, and then there's another one here it was the cover's printed in black, but yeah, there's fuel tanks and tanks.
Francis. That's worth putting up on the screen, bro. Oh my gosh. Ryan's flexing the RC lounge just like Cheers at his house. We're all in his basement. Occasionally lets us out.
just to power wash the place out,
It's where everybody knows your name, Ryan.
All right, let me try to do this again here.
Where's Woody Harrelson sitting at the piano playing Kelly? That's funny.
So stupid on this stuff. I can't believe I live on the internet and the computer, and it's always every time. It's like the only reason stuff works for me is because I'm not afraid to hit buttons.
Don't worry, everybody. If we go lights dark, we'll know he hit the wrong button.
Yeah, we'll see you next time.
Right.
Jeez. I will share this picture now.
Share it out. The community.
Now this picture's blown out because it was taken inside his building studio. My buddy Crowder, whose Unimog this is,
the Crowder wagon.
He's awesome. He was Dad's roommate at art school.
Dude, that thing, I want to buy that thing. Let's buy it. We'll go crawling in that. That thing is so cool.
Need that Mercedes stuff on the front, but man, and then I'm going to do a split. I'm going to try to do a split window like his. But I blew, the picture was really dark, so I enhanced it so I could actually see. His actually has like a turret on the top, which like I may or may not make.
A gun turret?
Or
what?
I mean, it ain't for trash. I don't know what it's about.
It's not a Fusion, Mr. Fusion.
Yeah, no. But it's so cool inside, and the instrument panel is just so cool, bro.
You got pictures of the instrument panel?
Not that I can find. They're probably deep in my photo roll.
I know how you are, man. You'll detail it out with the instrument panel too.
I need to do more. I need to, honestly, I get to where I'm so ready to drive it. I kind of just get it done a lot of times and just get close.
Bro, I think you need to stop what you're doing on this little 1/10 scale crap and make a SCX6 version of this.
I gotta get some filament, dog.
Dude. Don't worry. You know what? Hey guys, I'll have one next week that fits on the 6.
I'm trying to see if I have pictures of that instrument panel.
Mr. Ramsey, man, from here it looks awesome.
He restored he restored that full scale joint right there. I mean,
that looks great.
It's awesome.
I didn't notice. Is that coilover or is that leaves?
Those things have portals. I think I don't know, dude.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, those things have like portal axle boxes, dude. So, but it still could have either.
So does it have drum brakes or disc brakes, or is it like what the Hummers are with the brakes around the axle?
Dude, I don't know the full scale one that well.
I don't know. I want one of those.
Bro,
that thing. I'd park that in the street. Oh my God. That thing looks so awesome.
That thing's parked in his building. He's got an old downtown building.
I think I remember you telling me that.
It's awesome.
Yeah, that's sick.
I always loved those old downtown buildings. That's where I got started with real estate in the first place.
I noticed
downtown old buildings.
Right above the bumper there on the left-hand side, the driver's side. What's that bump out in the body? Is that some type of, what the heck is that for?
It's probably a PTO where you could put an implement on there and run a drive shaft off of that thing. Either that or some kind of crank it. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I wouldn't want to crank that damn thing dude, my dad had, it was supposed to be mine, and I told him, I said, just get rid of it. And it was a 1922 Dodge Touring.
Whoa.
And I remember him hand cranking that thing and about broke his arm a couple different times. I'm like, I don't want part of that. So I wouldn't want to hand crank something like that. Vent, Francis, I don't know. Looks like coilovers in the back. It does kind of look like there's almost like you can see coilovers in the back there in that picture.
Yeah, I do see coils back there.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it has and no leafs.
What chassis are you putting that on?
It's a TRX4, dude, that's got portal axles, so it's like perfect.
Gotcha. Sweet.
And big 2.2 Patagonias on there is what I got.
Yes. Perfect.
I thought I might have a picture of that instrument panel.
Bro, I might have to get you a set of Mickey Thompsons for Christmas. Those 2.2s, they're big. Those would look so killer on that body.
Honestly,
I know you don't like those big chunky tires.
Well, and I'm inclined to do what he's got. If he's got swampers, that's kind of what I want. Yeah. I already got the 2.2 Pats that aren't really, these 2.2 Pats is what I have on the Golden Nugget, but I stole them to put on this thing because it really looks good on this Unimog. It fills up the wheel wells quite nice. I'm not finding, but here, let's go.
Dude, yeah, that's gonna look so good.
Yep. I mean, it's perfect, the 2.2s on there.
Yeah, the 2.2s fill that well. Yeah.
They do.
Yep. Where'd you get those files? Did you get those off of YouMagine?
Maybe. I can't remember, but it was a full kit, manual and all, man.
Is that the one that Matt did? It is, isn't it?
No, he did some ugly Volvo thing.
Oh, I think that's the one that Pete was going to do.
The 306 or something.
Yeah.
Rita, it's hard telling, but maybe.
Is Matt gonna drive that one too?
Chances are.
Bro, we need to get you rescanned. Now your hair's long enough, we can toss it in a ponytail.
I'm not doing a ponytail.
We need to get you rescanned, bro.
But I think I can make this work with that, the inspiration. Basically, the bed needs to come down to the top of this.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yep. It's pretty close to that gas tank.
So this will like maybe support the kind of false floor. I don't know if I even need this, but
bro, I'm kind of thinking that might actually be a little too tall with that bracket on there.
Well, here's the deal. It probably is.
Yeah.
But I can fake the depth of the bed though, dude. And if I do that, I have to hide the shock tower anyway, right? Yep. So this is a great platform for
it is
fake depth bed. And now I'm wanting to look at a picture again. Son of a gun. I'm looking at it myself. Hold on.
Here comes the ponytail jokes.
I'm sorry. It's not for me. Here is a bun. Go get bent. I just got to look at it again real quick. I got my Casey Kasem script. Okay. Yeah. So, okay, this works out. Yeah. So basically, the top of the fender.
Yep.
Is the bottom of the bed. So, dude, that's right on.
Yeah, it is. Yep.
And I'll come down a little bit more
on the side. Yep. Yeah, you'll be right there. It's hard to see it in the video, but yeah, it looks, when you put that straight edge up there, it looks spot on.
That's what I'll do is I'll meet up with this corner for the bottom of what you see on the side. Now, wherever the bed's at, whatever.
Yep.
Because I'm making the bed. It's not part of.
You're gonna do a wood bed on that?
I'm going to do whatever I need to do. Which maybe would. It's whatever it is, it's going to be easy to get out. So, because the battery on these tracks is it goes right there. See, they fit right in there.
Yep.
And
interesting.
It's already there. So, I mean, I'm liable to use that.
So, like Wrights has said, it'd be cool if you could make a dump body, and have a servo just to lift that bed up.
You know what I thought? Well, that's a great idea.
Change the battery.
You know what I thought might be good for that? A retract.
Yep.
A retract. Flip the switch and dump the bed. And the kind of bed that I'm looking to make.
Yep.
It's kind of that kind of a bed.
Yeah. That's actually a great idea. Yep.
Which one? Unimog, bro? What are we talking?
No, I think he's talking about my Blazer. He's talking about my Blazer body, and then he wants to talk to you about the Scout.
Awesome.
I don't know. We need to when is Haul and Crawl? We need to talk about that.
Well, even without the travel, I'm still down to do a deal. But this is going to be fun, and I really want to. I kind of want to. I just need plastic, bro. Honestly, if I had plastic, I'd start making. I might start making a big one, but I want to see how this one does.
That's actually that's a perfect body for a 6. For sure. Yeah, that'd be a killer body for a 6.
And they have other versions of this, but I like the older kind of roundy looking look because there's some pretty boxy ones of these things. Yeah. Gotcha. But dude, the TRX4s are no slouch, dude. You've got 2 speeds and locking, unlocking diffs kind of stuff, which is nice, which is neat. I don't know about the locking and unlocking diffs, but I do like the 2-speed.
I've been around your TRX4s, and I've never had any desire to buy a Traxxas.
But my Land Rover Defender,
that was fun.
Did awesome. Big boxy thing, and I had it set up, and it did.
Yep.
It kept up with y'all with compy style.
Yeah, because we were busy crawling over there to Hobby Shop all the time. When
I had a little brass on it. A little brass on it. The right tires.
The right amount of brass. Not too much.
No, heavier bead locks, brass chunks on the diffs. That was all I did.
Yep.
And it did crazy good. And the only reason I don't mess with them much now is, I'm a closet rivet counter. Like, these trucks that we're doing, I like the straight axles on them. And all their stuff is portal.
All their stuff is portal?
All the Traxxas crawlers are, yeah. But for a Unimog, it works. See how I get away with that? That's how. So I sold my Land Rover. So this chassis that this is on was the 2021 Bronco I had, which was the first Traxxas I ever had. And I made some killer videos of it.
So your first crawler was that FMS Jeep, right?
Yep. Well, the deadbolt actually was first.
Well,
but the thing that got me even paying attention was that 41 Willys.
Yep. So the deadbolt was your first crawler. And I don't even remember. That was straight axle, wasn't it? The 10-2?
Yes.
That was straight axle.
Yes.
Yeah, because I wound up buying that from you. And I bought that from Ryan and put 2.2s on that, Mickey's. Cut the fender wells out a little bit, and dude, that thing was an animal.
How many diffs did it eat? Any?
None.
Which one? Somebody's got one that's chomping up diffs or gears all the time.
That's my base camp. My base camp kit that I put together.
You were the wrong manual when you built it.
Yeah, I read it from backwards to forwards, and I put the rear diff on the front. No, I don't know. It's a shim. It's a shim thing. That's all it is. I'm too lazy to mess with it. So the 1800 Fusion that was in that base camp came out and went in the snowmobile.
Oh yeah.
Because as much as I hate to say it, I hate winter, but I'm looking forward to snow.
I had all with y'all, man, and getting out of the house. It's wintertime, but if you're hiking, you're warm, dude. You're warm enough, and all these places we go open up. You're not confined to the trails anymore. You've got as far as you can see, you can go.
Yep, go chase deer around in the woods like Francis. Absolutely. So yeah, Blazer and Scout buys, and that's fine. But I thought y'all. Yep. Cool.
I'll soak up the if I have to, the shipping will come out of it's included.
Free shipping. Free shipping.
It's included in that.
On every order.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah, I would, it can't be that much to ship one of these buys to Alabama.
I mean, in my mind, just spitballing,
20 bucks, 30 bucks, 40 bucks.
50, 60.
I shipped that big box of parts to Pete over in Illinois, and it was like 19 something.
Parts, though.
Yeah, but it still was a big box.
Yeah, yeah.
It was, I mean, that box wasn't any bigger than what I would have to put this blazer body in. It was a big box. There was a lot of parts there.
Depends where it's going to. There's zones.
Francis. The airplane spooked my city, dear.
Horses don't like stuff that flies either, it seems.
Dude, there's two little kittens that, guys, I'm not a huge cat lover, but my girlfriend's got two cats. And the second cat is kind of a joint custody cat. And he's a pretty cool cat. Pain in the ass, but he's a pretty cool cat. And so with me not being a cat lover, the good Lord above decided that he was going to rain down a couple kittens that come strolling across the neighbor's yard 2 days ago. And they have literally taken up shop underneath my deck right here in the corner. And so, the softy I am, I'm like, okay, kids, let me go get you a little bag of kitten meow mix. So I've been feeding these cats 3 or 4 times a day. So I get where Francis is coming from. You got to take care of your animals. So now I got 2 kittens out here that have taken up ownership of my backyard. So Ryan, if your kids want a couple kittens, I'll be more than happy to bring them over and drop them off to you.
I'm good. I did open up the trash can and there was a raccoon in there chilling.
Oh, jeez.
The other day.
That's nice.
Yeah, poor thing. There wasn't anything to climb out on. Like usually, I think they're obviously getting in and getting out sometimes, but there wasn't enough in there for it to get up and out.
Yep. So you had to help it.
Just knock over the can, bro. I'm not doing much. Those things are scary when they're making noise at you. And
dude,
last summer or the one before I rebuilt the siding on this room outside, they were getting under the house, this crawl space area in the back.
Yeah. I remember when that happened.
Oh, I can't remember now how many it was. It was 7 of them, or at least. I was catching one every day and had to put it in the back, like get it gone, bro. And it's scary. So you got to cover the cage up with a blanket. Basically, if it's dark, they'll chill. And then, put it in the truck or wherever and then go somewhere. I would go
in the middle of nowhere.
I went to the river. I'm like, honestly, you have to get really far away for them not to be able to find home, apparently. But I figure if you can set them near a smorgasbord, they won't come home anyway. So I let them loose right on the river, wooded water, crawdads, fish.
You should see some of the big raccoons that walk along the seawall out here in the middle of the night or early in the morning when I'm up at dark crack ass of 30.
They get night vision
in the summertime. Dude, these things are they're like cows walking along the seawall. They're gigantic.
Fat.
Yeah. So Francis, yeah. Like cows follow the planes. That's great. Back years ago, I lived in Wakarusa for a while. And I had a couple drones out there and I was chasing the cows in the pasture behind the property. Dude, it's fun to chase cows with drones. It's how you make them lean before you kill them and take the beef.
I think having deer that close would be awesome.
Deer, yeah, they're cool animals.
I think what's crazy is when you see them fight. Like, I wouldn't want to get punched by one.
No. Nope. That, elk, or anything in between.
Bro, those things are huge.
They are huge.
How big are they?
Huge.
They're so big. When they
They're
sit
huge.
around the house, they sit around the house. Dude, the elk's so big that when you cut their legs, they don't bleed. Gravy comes out. They're so big that when the elk mom fell through the playhouse wall, she was wearing a red dress.
Oh, Lord.
Instead of saying, "Are you okay?" everybody said, "Hey, Kool-Aid." They're so big. I'm just kidding.
Dude, that's crazy. Crazy talk.
Hey, Kool-Aid.
Hey, Kool-Aid. So while you were talking about all your elk jokes.
Dude, this thing is huge. Hold on.
What?
Go, baby.
I went and got my my little happy snowmobile.
Show the people. Yeah, man. I'll be right back.
That's cool. I figured I'd power it up because this thing zings. I thought this thing would be a little underpowered with an 1800, but I don't think that's going to be the case, ladies and gentlemen. I think this thing's going to run wild, guys.
Do that again. Let me see.
Dude, it's crazy.
Oh, gee. Wow.
Yeah, dude, that's what I'm saying.
That's the 1800 kV too?
Yeah. I mean, it's got some serious torque.
I bet that does just get right up, dude. That's awesome, bro. Show them the monkey face on the front.
Bro, it's gonna shit and get, that's what we say, right?
Curious George.
There it is, the monkey face.
I'm sorry, but I'm eating right now.
Yeah, man, this thing is gonna rip.
Do that steering again. That's neat how that works.
How the shocks. You see the shocks going up and down?
Yeah. Yeah, that's 3D printed, Jay Woody. And it's huge, bro. You got to pick that up next to you. Dude, you're going to burn up the counter.
Heck yeah.
Hey, put Snoop Dogg on it.
Snoop
was perfect. That's really impressive seeing it in person. All the design work, and it's all screwed together, right?
Yep. It's all screwed together. Pretty much all M3, M2 bolts. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, come on. I'm going to mount that sucker on there, and my neighbors are going to, like, literally go, I just saw Snoop Dogg riding a snowmobile down the street. How cool is that?
It's pretty cool.
It's pretty dope, man.
That is cool. Shout out to Snoop and everybody in the chat.
Heck yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Come on.
Come on.
Snoop Dogg.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to running this, because this is going to be something different, for on the trails this winter,
You ordered a guy, didn't you?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm still stuck on the dog, the DOG double G. I think he looks legit on there, man.
He actually does. Yes.
Come on. So yeah. So if I put it in my trailer, I'm thinking about putting skis on my trailer so I can haul my trailer behind the SCX6 with this in the back. What filament? It was all PLA. Yeah, right. Right. So Matt doesn't snowmobile.
More of a skier.
That's right. I know Matt built one of these snowmobiles. I never saw a run video from him of it. But no, Snoop belongs on this thing.
He's really pretty perfectly sized.
Yeah.
It seems.
I mean, he's,
and I have no idea about scale on snowmobiles like I do other stuff. So he looks pretty good. And his flexibility makes him look like in place. Like,
yeah,
he's not weirdly rigid or whatever. You can like wire.
Here, Snoop, you can have yourself an extra drive belt in case you blow one out, buddy. How's that?
Ha! Yeah, you can put some Overlander stuff on there, dude. Grab Martha, and they can go camping.
Dude, that's what I need to do is put Martha on there and put make a little makeshift sled on the back with all of her little pots and pans.
Is that his teeth? What's in his mouth?
A blunt.
What's that?
Right. What is that? What is that? Yeah. PLA. I thought, why not go PLA on it? Because it's going to be the winter time.
Well, so far we're getting along using PLA for really everything. I am going to try Pet G though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard good things about Pet G.
Me too. In the sun. I don't have any trouble with mine, but we've also been respectful of them. And I think being airplane people, we're used to that. Being respectful of the sun, trying to not, find the shade or whatever.
Yep.
But
Francis, you need one of these snowmobiles to chase you with your deer out in the woods. But yeah,
will they get brittle in the cold? We'll find out.
Right about the first
thing will, and I think it depends on the brand and what it's made out of. Like that silver, I don't know. It's brittle, bro.
It is. The tensile strength of it is high, and it could. I think that was any cubic brand. And that's what I used last time on the previous roll of Silk Silver. But I'm usually always using it for, either bumpers or mostly all just headlight bezels or taillight lens bezels. So it's not like it's really used anywhere this high stress. So I don't mind it.
I had to trim mine down to fit it in because of my. When I got to mess with ride height, I'll print off a spacer block.
Yep.
To spread it all out where I mount instead of there just being little tiny standoffs.
Yep.
Why not? I got a gap this big, this deep, this long, this wide.
Right.
Ding, 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 ding. Print it off.
Yep.
And then boom, I got my stuff. I like the way I mount them. And so it's in the way and it's glued on to the body. So what did I do? I had to kind of cut on that silk silver bumper.
Right.
And if I didn't have to cut on it, I wouldn't have broke it.
Yep.
But I broke it and I noticed it was brittle doing it. But I'm also not mad at it because I mean, I'm using, bro.
Jeez.
This is it's not only is it cutting, but it's a wedge, bro. I mean, it's stuff. So I'm not mad. And I did it in a way that you'll never see what happened. It's out of sight. But
I use these, bro. We get these at work.
Get me those at work.
Bro, these things are amazing. And they don't break anything when you cut it. It's just, dude, they're amazing. Just amazing.
I can understand that sentiment.
It's gorgeous. They're gorgeous.
I will say I've had some black stuff that I thought was pretty strong. But I use the gray all the time. And it's honestly for me, the only time I really notice a difference is when it's silk, any brand versus PLA.
It's a different compound. It's a different cake batter for sure.
It's also if the temperature is different. Like I had carbon fiber PLA that was, I think it took a little more heat to print it.
Yep.
And it's supposed to be stronger, but it's also a little more brittle. I mean, I'm not convinced I need it, but I mean, I had it, and so I used it.
I think when I printed your bumper for your Scout, it was for generic silk PLA. I think the numbers was 230 degrees.
That's what I'm at.
And I think the bed temp was 40 or 45 C, where, you know, like your PLA, your normal PLAs, you know, they're running, you know, 200 or 220 with a 50 C bed temp. So it's weird. Definitely the silk PLA is a different compound.
It is a little bit. It's similar, but it's still different. I'm going to show you the bumper on the picture I took. I think this is it.
She is 9, yo. She's 9 years and smart and sees operator.
This is a good shot of it without having to hold this thing. This way they can see what we're talking about.
Brother, I've got, you know what? You want filament, brother? I got 4 brand new rolls of ASA I'll give you.
Dude, now's the time to do it while I can open up the windows.
I for whatever reason, they're still sealed in the bag. So I got 4 brand new boxes of that crap.
The print orientation does have a lot to do with the strength.
Yep.
And there are certain mounts that I've made where one way, forget about it. And the other way, I mean, yeah, it's going to be strong. I mean, you think about it like grain in wood. You know, there's one way that it's definitely prone to split easier than another. And it's very similar. But yeah, there's that bumper tucked up and in.
Dude, that thing looks like crap. Who printed that?
You. You know what? I'm calling it diamond plate texture. It's fine. But
brother, I don't know why it come out like that. I do not get it because it was printed just how it sits right there.
Well, I think because of the color, it shows things that you wouldn't see if it were black.
Could be, but I've printed enough silk silver. I have not witnessed that before. It could just be
It's my luck then.
No, it could just be the speed of the K1, you know, because it's moving so fast that it's shaking. But I don't usually get that type of finish, even at 500 or 600 millimeters a second.
Look at this right side though. Can you see the cursor or not?
No.
Okay.
No.
So if you're looking at the right inside under the tailgate, you can see a crack across
passenger side.
Yes. There's a crack to the hitch.
No, I can't see it.
Look at the hitch.
Yeah. And then
look to the right from the middle of the hitch to the yellow.
Yeah.
There's a crack. That's not on the other side, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I can see it.
That's from me cutting it. So all that extra beefcake that's in there is awesome. But where those two meet at the 90 on the back side, it's weak.
Gotcha.
But it's not going to matter because it's tucked up now and out of the way.
Right.
And especially the way you mounted yours, it's not going to matter.
Bro, I can literally, kid you not, pick up the whole ass end of my truck with one finger underneath my bumper now, the way I mounted it up. It's not going anywhere. It's stupid strong. Francis says, I see it. Now he does. Yep, I do see it. Fred
is the only one I don't lift up by the bumpers.
But you know what though, Ryan? I mean, how many times have we had these damn trucks out and every flipping time we touch something with these bumpers, you hear it go crack and it breaks loose. I'm done with that. I am done with that. I love running my Scout, and that's why, ladies and gentlemen, I took and put 4 bolts through my bumper and through the quarter panel of the actual body. And I did mine. I designed this and changed this to what Ryan's got here. Mine's exactly the same, only I got 4 bolts through my bumper. It's not coming off.
Exactly.
I'll break the damn body at this point and throw it in the trash and start over if it breaks off. Fred in the house. What's up, brother?
I've had a little less trouble with bumpers, but I've still had it.
Yeah. Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna.
But that's the only thing. I mean, and we doing what we do to kind of
Is Fred still here? Fred, look at this, Fred. Snoop Dogg, Fred, in the house. This thing's ready to rumble, boys and girls. Anyway, sorry.
No, man. For what we do to them, I'm not mad at the things we've experienced, and it's not been too much. It's not been too bad. It makes sense that it's going to be the bumpers that take the abuse, right? And especially now, listen, your bumpers where you reuse the honcho stuff, you don't have any trouble. It's when we do scale, and all mine have the scale bumpers on them, right?
Yep.
And so they don't fall off for nothing. We're asking a lot of them, and if you hit something, you might lose one. And so I just glue it right back on.
Yep.
That's all I did to attach them was glue them.
Right.
Kelly's got his on so good here that ain't coming off.
Dude, that ain't coming off, bro. I just lifted the whole back of the SCX6 up in this corner right here. Dude, that thing ain't going anywhere, bro. If the bumper comes off, the ass end of Matt's going with it.
You have other problems. Yeah. If that comes off, you've got other problems.
Yep.
For sure.
But do I like to look at this? No, but I'll take fit, form, and function over
Bro, if you countersunk them and use taper heads, you wouldn't see it at all.
Yeah, I know. I just don't have taper. I don't have any flathead screws that are long enough to go through there that are
Oh,
black.
yeah.
And
Get some armor, some big 3mm stuff, bro.
I'm
30,
not.
35mm, 40. I've got a countersunk tap for like 3mm.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
It's fine though.
I'll buy some flatheads and put in there that are black, and then you won't see them. But until then, you know what? This thing is utilitarian, bro. I mean, look at the paint off right here. Dude, I don't care. This is my beat 'em up truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't care.
And man, you've seen me like I rolled that Ford over really good jumping a hill, remember?
Was that at France Park?
I don't remember where. No,
When you were trying to get up the hill in second gear and rolled it and broke the fenders off the back?
well, that's the Chevy, but the
Oh,
Ford,
you're talking about the Ford.
dude, the Ford, I broke the roof and an A pillar all the way out. Remember?
Right.
Guess what?
Yep.
You can't tell now looking at it.
Right.
So whatever you do, it's pretty easy to fix.
Oh yeah. Super easy.
And
It was super easy for me, bro, to fix my Land Rover after you T-boned me with your Ford.
exactly.
And you can't really tell.
Dude, these things, just like the crack in the bed on the Chevy, it as soon as you get clear out whatever's in the way, they have a memory and they go back.
Kirk ain't got shit on me, bro. There's me.
Manager at McDonald's getting it done.
That's right. That's right. You want supersized? You want supersized, baby?
Let's go.
Let's get it. Yeah, man.
Awesome.
Yep. Good times. And
What up?
I'm getting hungry, man. Jeez.
Bro, I'm sorry. I never have done this before on a stream, but like I didn't get dinner.
What's up, Ty?
Tuna
What's going
salad
on?
lunch with one piece of bread. I didn't have enough bread for the top of the sandwich
Oh my Lord.
for lunch. I'm a big boy, bro. Gotta eat.
Yeah. Save me a few of those Wendy's fries. No kidding.
Nope.
Dude, toss some over this way.
Bro, they're cold. This has been here for an hour.
Bro, I'm
getting ready to eat a cold hamburger.
I'm about ready to go put a chunk of meat on the freaking pit boss outside in the dark. Because this cat, that's about where I'm at. That's about what I got left in the house. I need to go hunting for another cow.
There you go. Well, if you're Francis, you can, venison.
I know. That's what I'm thinking. Some deer
I don't
meat.
want to say that about your buddies.
Deer meat. Deer sausage.
Oh, it's delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel Boone style. Dad knows it's true. We
Gorilla Glue.
But we might as well have been out in the middle of nowhere.
Gorilla Glue, foaming good for backing up as a fill. Huh.
I mean, yes, true. Especially if you want it to expand, there's good reasons for it. Honestly, I'm using CA, airplane CA. And when it's fine until it's not. And when my stuff breaks off, Kelly, every time I've lost anything, it's clean. It doesn't break the plastic, just the joint. I glue it right back on, and we're camera ready, dude.
I'm same thing.
Yeah.
Same exact thing. Yeah, it's a clean break.
I'm anxious to see how your bumper holds up now. It should do good. I think mine's going to do good now, being tucked up.
Well, you know what, Ryan? You did a hell of a whiz-bang job on a video over the wintertime of my tires versus Kirk's tires versus yours.
Yeah.
Now it's dueling scouts. with bumpers. So let's go see whose bumper holds up.
What's crazy is all the stuff we put them through, and then something stupid will get it. Like I went all day without a problem, and I was really soft and gentle coming over stuff where I knew my back end was going to drop, and I didn't break my bumper all day.
Yep.
Until I drove through. I wasn't even on a rock, bro.
You were in a ditch.
It was a tiny little nothing ditch. It on the upside, the bumper got it on the back.
Crunch.
Like, come on. And that's where I started thinking about skid plates. And I mean, I already raised the bumper up on the julep.
The minty julep.
Bro, julep. I got to get a Cricut so I can make some of these ideas come to fruition but you can't, it's still stock looking, but it's shortened. And so now
life's a ditch.
These used to, so see how the body's here and it's basically even with the bumper now? This whole dimension of the bumper before was off here below flying by itself on our big ones and this one if I were to have left it alone. So being even with the body now, it's less likely to come off. I still think there's some opportunities to kind of skid plate it just a little bit. But then I lose my access to my body clips are right here. Another one of those spacers. Gotta love a 10.3, dude. Base camp straight axle.
Yeah, as long as your diff doesn't crunch like mine. You must have read the manual when you put yours together.
So I feel like I need something on the side of this one, kind of. And then I've been thinking about these fake business names or ideas for like this and the big Travelall. And I told my wife what I wanted to put on the side of the door, and she said no. And like she was going to help me think of something. Well, she hadn't helped me think of something yet. And so I'll tell you what my idea is. I think it's stupid and funny. I think it needs to say Hidden Valley Ranch on the door.
Hidden Valley Ranch.
Yeah, dude, the salad dressing.
Yeah.
Old school, graphic, like kind of mostly white. Maybe looks like it was painted.
Yep. Wash it out a little bit.
I mean, I'm fat. I'm fat. Hidden Valley Ranch is funny.
Hidden Valley Ranch.
I cut my finger yesterday and Hidden Valley Ranch came out.
I don't know about that one.
And when I blow my nose, blue cheese.
See, so you're talking Hidden Valley Ranch, and I'm sitting over here trying to figure out how I'm gonna get some stuff made and put on my Scout that says probably purchased at Whole Foods.
Well, you're on your way. You got the right.
The paint color name.
What's your paint color name?
I forget. It's probably a good thing. It's probably a good thing that I did forget what color this paint is. It was a little risky for me to buy it. But thanks, Glidden. I appreciate it. But bro, I just thought of something. My next body I do, whichever it is, Plasti Dip.
Really?
I'm gonna spray it with Plasti Dip. Yep.
On the outside as well?
I'm gonna Plasti Dip the whole damn thing.
Oh my.
Yep. It's gonna be the biggest garbage trash in the Midwest.
I like the idea of Plasti Dip on the inside.
Oh no, I'm going outside. The Spit Shine Silhouette T-shirt logo.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. I'm doing white and blue on my 65 crew cab.
Fastenal.
Nice.
I like your zip tie certified deal, Kelly.
Elkhart, Indiana. Absolutely.
I like it. I need it weathered, scratched up, whatever, but I like it.
I got one more of those stickers left if you want it for something.
Need to get some more made. Those look legit on your 54, bro.
Well, I had to go grab it just for showing, it's going to take me an hour and a half to put everything away, but that's okay.
Dude, I've made a mess of my place just to show it all off. I had everything picked up. Now it's all over the floor.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes. I don't want the Elkhart part.
I did that just because I'm making fun of the RV market out here that I live in, because everybody and their brother thinks that everything can be zip tied and duct taped together and it'll withstand a 1-year warranty. Hint, hint, ladies and gentlemen. So that's why I'm actually kind of making fun of the RV market with the zip tie certified Elkhart County thing.
There's a deeper funny humor to that I find. And what's that movie where the people are blue? James Cameron. It's famous. The people are like blue and they live in the nature and the water and whatever. Dang it.
I don't know offhand.
Y'all will know the minute I say it. Hold on. So,
Cabin Dash on the Scout. Francis says put Cabin Dash on the Scout.
Avatar.
Yeah.
So Avatar, there's a Saturday Night Live skit about Avatar.
Titanic. Oh my God.
It's all about the font.
Titanic. Is that what happens to us when we're floating in cold?
I don't know. That's
icy water.
Not it at all. What I was going for, but
sorry.
No, it's cool. But there's a skit about the font they used for Avatar. Here's this multi-million-dollar movie, fancy, big money, accolades, awards, the whole stuff, right? And they used papyrus, like this pretty generic font, which is the same font you used on Elkhart, Indiana. And so that's funny to me. And then the skit's hilarious because I mean, there's a guy who is gonna like legit unalive the designer of the logo for the movie in the skit because he used papyrus. It's like a designer joke or production people.
Yep.
But it's a generic nothing font that anyone has access to, and here you get one of the biggest grosser movies of all time, and it's just some basic bitch kind of font.
Yep.
So it's funny, and you're using it as well on the Elkhart, Indiana thing, and I think that's great.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, I know where I got that from.
In Avatar 2, they just like increase the boldness just a little bit or something, just so basic.
I found
guys winning all these awards.
Yeah, I found this off from Repeats Restaurant in Elkhart up on Simonton Lake. I remembered that I had those stickers, and I'm like, you know what? I think it says Elkhart, Indiana on it, and I grabbed them and cut that part of it out just to put it underneath the zip tie certified.
Oh yeah,
just to make a statement. I take this bitch to Axio Fest. Like, oh, zip tie certified, Elkhart County. What? Elkhart, Indiana? Like, yep. I should be hauling a makeshift RV behind this damn thing just to complete it. Put together with duct tape. Not to hate on Ryan because he loves this company, but FMS loves duct tape. Dude, I do too.
So's MacGyver.
Gorilla tape is the shit. Everybody,
I've seen a lot of tape where you don't think you should see it, and it. I think multiple companies are using it, and sometimes it's really good, and sometimes it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any. My feelings are. I'm good.
I mean, Where should I look here?
Here's why I'm not mad about it. Because, bro,
you see some tape up in there?
Yes, I use painter's tape holding up there. I got painter's tape on the inside of some of these bodies holding wires up out of the way. So what?
Yeah, you don't see it. Who cares? It does the job.
It's either jank painter's tape or it's sometimes if I know I'm gonna not need to move it and it's okay, it's gonna
stay. Oh my God.
I'll use hot glue, bro.
Jake,
I'll use hot glue.
Was that Jake Woody that said cassette tapes are coming back?
Yes.
Bro. So I busted this out.
I got an envelope today for his CD finally.
I busted this out the other day.
Yes.
Dude. And then I had to bust out these. Check it before you wreck it.
That's what's up. Shoebox.
Dude, yeah. And it's full of like old 90s.
Yes, sir.
Dude, White Snake, Steve Winwood, Megadeth. I got Spin Doctors. I've got just everything. And I was so broke back in the 90s that I was buying like the singles.
Yeah. Because Little Miss can't be wrong.
Little Miss can't be wrong, man. I got more singles than I do anything else. Yeah, and they're in a shoebox. Exactly.
I still got a shoebox full of stuff, dude.
Dude.
Yeah, hot glue is great. And you know, I mean, even the airplanes are using like silicone type stuff for servos and even receivers. So whatever gets you through, man. I like the their stuff a little bit. And the LC80 is probably going back out again soon. It literally that neighborhood Rubicon I got here close.
Yeah, where's the invite, homie? Let's go.
It's a gated neighborhood, so you're not allowed.
Oh, what the
I'm kidding. There's no gate.
Dude, we'll just run the SCX6s wide open in second gear. We'll get through that gate.
Yeah, there's a part of me that feels like we got to have a kid with us so it doesn't look weird. But who are these three dudes? It's dope though, dude. It's actually pretty good.
It actually looked like a really good place to just.
I wanted to check it out forever, and I finally just did it. My little one was like, "Let's walk around the block." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah.
And we walked past there, and there's a portion of it that's right by the road that is what I always saw, and it grows up a little bit. But somebody had weed whipped the whole thing and blew it off apparently too. I mean, it was awesome.
Sick.
And then once you get down there and then you keep going, the rest of it's underneath the shade of the tree. So there's nothing there. There's nothing that grew up ever. So if you get past the weeds, and there weren't any, then it's wide open for quite a while, all through Weirdly Creek, through the back of the neighborhood. There's houses on either side, but it's everybody's backyards and it's wooded. They're kind of there. You may have a dog bark at you, but
right.
Man, it was awesome. And so I'm going to take my 10 scale stuff through there. I don't know what to call it. I was going to call it the Gauntlet. Neighborhood Rubicon seems appropriate. I'm going to take my Leafer FJ, LC80. Like I'm going to take my 10 scale stuff, FJ55 through there too. And taking the Ford was a good choice because that's my beater, and the wheels stick out really good, dude. There's so many lines you can take, and you have to find one because you'll hang up. There's a lot of big stuff there in that trail run.
Nice.
And if you haven't seen that video, see it.
Hey, so to Francis's comment here, let's all print these out and take those back there.
Put ice cream graphics on the side.
Dude, we'll all take old Ford molester vans back there. Jeez.
Oh, wow, Chris. There's so many good choices for planes, bro. And man, I'm back to, a little bit chewing on the idea of the Vanquish optic or some kind of comp style rig. Who knows? We'll see what the future holds.
So back to Chris. Yeah, you're right. Some of my 3D printed bodies I've done in the past, I'll use either black or clear hot glue to hold the wires in place. And it works pretty good for the most part. But I get lazy now and just use like Gorilla Tape.
I like the hot glue, dude. I'll put a dot on there and smear it.
Yep.
Burn my finger a little.
Burn your finger a little bit. Yep.
But I want them out of the way. So as long as I get them up out of the way, and then I always got to leave some of it hang so I can plug these things in. But yeah, that run was cool. You'll have to come run it. I need to grease up the Ford though. Gosh, it was squeaking.
Yeah, your alternator belt needed tightened up,
bro.
Just a little bit.
That's my number one. That's the original chassis, alas.
Oh my gosh.
It's after 9, dog.
It is, man.
We're going to have 300 folks in the chat here in a minute.
Right. We were steaming along pretty good there for a little while.
Yep. Well, man, I was hurting for certain on something to eat. Not like that's real food at all, but it did the trick.
Yeah, I'm about there myself.
Wednesdays. I thought I might eat some real metal on that Unimog bed because I think it'll look cool when I dent it. And, the paint fails. I was thinking about making it out of something. Either I'll print off the panels and make the bed and the walls myself, and then kind of wrap it in roofing flashing or something. And it'll emulate. I mean, whenever you make something out of panels like that, metal, you always have weird warps and stuff in it.
Yeah, but it makes it look real.
Mine will have real warps and stuff in it.
Yeah, that'd look cool.
Yeah. And I'll paint it. But if I could have it be metal, lined, not made out of it, because I want it to have structure.
I think the metal or the aluminum box would work really well on the 6 because those chassis are so heavy anyways.
That flashing is not heavy.
True.
I wouldn't need super thick walls to support the metal I put on there. What would add up is the other structure that runs the bottom of the bed, the top of the rails, the square tube.
Yep.
And stuff like that.
Would you make those out of metal as well, or would you do those out of plastic?
I might do them out of wood. But I'm liable to just print them. That stuff is so easy for me to just like print off strips. I've done it a lot now where I'll make the floor and the little julep and whatever. I'll print strips to size whatever. And I can either leave them square or I can
make an I-beam or whatever.
Bevel the edge, whatever. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So you can tilt it up if the battery dies. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, no kidding. Wouldn't
yeah, because if it's a retract doing it, you're in trouble, dude. If the battery dies,
you gotta have a jump pack with you.
That's a good call.
Yep, good call.
That's a good call. Would be hilarious as if you have your battery in the bed and then when you cycle the dump, it unplugs itself. Then you're stuck up. Just wait, it'll happen. No, I'm gonna try to put the battery in the stock location on that TRX4.
I would. I didn't realize they put them back there. That's cool. It's down low.
Otherwise, I think I may have access if I wanted to reroute it. I could put a little thing in the front too,
like a little 3S 2200 or 1500, something small.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
day.
I love running the 2200 3Ss in my 110 scales.
Yeah, I some of mine have to have 1300 or 2200 because they're too scaled or not.
Yep.
That's actually, that would eliminate the need for that altogether back there.
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. I just have to reroute it. I really don't want to. I don't want to change the electronics on this one. It's still brushed. It still Traxxas. I think we'll leave it that way, dude.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's already set up on the 2-speed and the diffs and all.
Well, and the thing is, you're not going to be crawling it, as much as you're going to be trailing with it. So the brush,
a snow dog.
Well, the brush don't mean anything if you're not going to crawl with it on the rocks. That's where I really like having the brushless with the FOC.
Let's be real. It's always better.
Well, but
you never had brushless. You got pretty good on brushed.
Yep.
And so it can be done. Like that Land Rover, I never changed it. It was always brushed. Same with the 2021 Bronco here. And I worked it out. You got to be a little, and actually my early Bronco Axial 10.3 is still
brushed.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with brush. In fact, I mean, just trail running like what we've been doing lately, it's great. But when you're on rocks, when you're actually like legitimately rock crawling,
it's brushless. The brushless is nicer no matter what anyway, but especially rocks and stuff. Yes.
Yeah.
I agree. However, I don't have it doesn't grow on trees, man. I'm going to use what I got. So this has already got it in it. So I'm trying to decide how far I want to go on the lights.
Well,
that may make me need to change the radio system as well. So I don't want to have to change the radio system, honestly.
Yeah, you know what? Lights are nice, but as long as you got headlights and taillights, you're using one channel. Who cares?
That's what I'm saying, man. My marker lights, I don't ever want to turn signals on anyway. So if I put them there as dummies, it's cool. Yeah. And this thing has I got all the stuff, the lenses and the junk. So, and I re-upped on the light kit. So I got a light kit, but my light kit is just for the, headlights and tail lights. And I want to have to probably lengthen them. These here, these are just axial lights. So there's I mocked up there's actually two sets of lights on the front. So there's these that are up higher by the window, and then there's the ones in the front down in the bonnet,
Got you.
But regardless, the axial lights, I'm going to have to I'll snip this, and then like I keep doing on all of them.
Yep. Solder an extension in.
And stretch it out.
Yep. Work it out, stretch it out.
That's it.
Yep.
But this kit goes together pretty sweet. So those lenses fit right in that thing. And then you put a screw in through here.
Oh, to hold it in.
And it holds the light.
So, that's cool.
Or you could just glue it. But this kit I'm building, it's all screws.
Dude, isn't it crazy how well they go together with all screws?
These, with what we're doing with just like kind of regular old files, and we're gluing and doing what we do, you building that snowmobile and me building this screw together kit, it's when somebody's done the work to think out a manual for a screw together 3D print job.
Yep.
It's pretty neat.
It is. and how well everything lines up. It's pretty intriguing.
I was looking at that ugly Volvo 306 the other day, and I was like, nah. But I like the idea of the kit build, and it's like, yeah, I got one. My whole thing with this was, let me do one on this TRX4 that it's made for, the bracketry, the hardware. This thing is mounted to the chassis now. The cab is.
Yeah.
With the bumper, stock bumper mount holds it, and then there's 2 body pins underneath the cab at the back that if I pop them, I can tilt the whole cab up.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And so now, knowing what we know, when I first started doing this, I hadn't done as many of these 6s yet. And so I was a little bit relieved at how purpose built to this chassis this kit was. But now I don't give a rip.
Exactly.
Like, I will make that work on anything I want it to.
Yep. Sky's the limit.
Yes, sir. All right, man.
Yep. Let's go. I'm hungry. I'm gonna go eat some food, and I'm
gonna go watch Lost, man. We're ripping through the seasons.
Sweet. Awesome.
Yeah, your friend has showed up now. We're at the season where your friend that you know from California is in the show now.
Oh, Rebecca.
What's her name? Rebecca
Mader. Yeah.
Her name's Charlotte on the show.
Yeah.
Redhead, blue eyes.
She's a crazy, crazy, crazy awesome lady. She's fun to hang out with. She's British, you know.
Yeah, it's my kids get a kick out of it. I'm like, dude, Kelly knows her.
You gotta watch out for the redheaded British girls. They're nuts.
I don't.
Yeah, we spent the day. We spent the day out on Dan's boat. I say boat with her and her husband, and Bree and I, and Dan and his wife, and there was another couple.
Has she been on other TV shows and movies or whatever?
I don't know. I didn't even know who she was until after the fact.
Okay. Yeah. She's bad to the
she's
show. She's tough.
She's a blast to hang out with. Her and her husband are super nice people.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
Get her you can get her my autograph.
You want me to give her your autograph?
Yeah.
I'll do it. Maybe I'll find one of his truck buys autograph.
Hey, do you know who I am?
Do you know Ryan?
I'm a grown man that's been playing with toys.
He wants $500, but here's his autograph. But he wants $500.
Bro, I got over $50 in 3 different banks. You better correct your mouth before you start talking.
You better check yourself. Nice.
The last business I did, I invested a ton of money into a pumpkin farm, and they called off Halloween. I can't get a break.
Jeez.
All right, man. We're out of here. We'll see you guys. We're out in 5. Hanger Rats forever. We'll 3 you later. You're too good to be forgotten. Hit me up in the DMs or Instant Messenger if you want a custom job. And we'll see you next time. Bye now.
See y'all.
Boom.